What's up, everybody? Welcome back to All the Warpath. It is your guy Sanchez 405. And if you're new, make sure you click that subscribe button. It's free 99. Hit that bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. And as always, like, comment, share this video out, because you know what we do here. We talk. We talk. I don't know. Maybe we can get some hush money paid for it, but we talk Washington football here. And I appreciate y'all being with us. Shout out to the real Ed Oliver on there, who got flagged in that game against Kansas City. Not DMVSportsZone, who that's a tease right there. And then Mr. 1000 joining the club, the ambassador Rio Robinson. Appreciate you being here. And Darius, what's up? But yes, Warpath Wednesday, y'all. We always have a guest on here, so I bring in my sparring partner, him, and he's out there throwing up the Dukes already down here. So I don't know if I want to bring him out. He is the president of the Brandon Sheriff Apologist Club. The also We Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda with Trent Williams Club as well. I think he's the executive director of that club as well. And as me, I have already sent in all my paperwork to in John Bostic. But you know, we will have what's up, Patrick West, as I bring on the president and CEO of the DMVSportsZone himself. And he looks very professional, I know, guys. None other than my boy Nati. Nati, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, Corey? How are you?
Well, I could be better. I could be worse. I think I'm better than the football team is doing, bro. But
always.
Congratulations to you guys over there at DMV Sports. I can finally say it to you, to your face, but I told you off air and with you in the comments. I'm proud of you. I remember when you were down in like the 200s and 100s last summer, and you constantly put out great content. And you all have worked, especially when it was just you and Noah there. And then Noah, did I get his name right this time?
Yeah, you did.
I always afraid to get his name wrong all the time. And it's a running gag, and it's just serious. It's old age, man. Don't get 30. Shout out to Rio Robinson too, who will be 30 tomorrow. But I guess we would dive right into this, and it's been a mess of a week. I don't even really want to talk about the Saints game, so we'll go a little bit abbreviated on that. Your first reactions to that debacle against New Orleans on Sunday?
Yeah, so I don't know if you saw the my spot on Rio's live stream last weekend, but so the first half of the game I had like the LSAT, so I couldn't watch it. I watched it on like replay afterwards, but I started watching after halftime, and I'm so thankful I was not there to watch that Hail Mary live, because if I watched that live, little old me in my apartment by myself, I would have gone crazy. So kudos to everyone who watched it, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't great. Great. This was, in my opinion, this was another must win. With the upcoming games that we have, you got the Chiefs, you got the Packers, the Seahawks potentially with Russell Wilson by that time. I mean, you the Panthers as well, 3-1, 3-2, I think. So there are a lot of tough games on this stretch, but the Saints game was not good. The defense, I mean, we talked about this plenty off air, Corey, but it's atrocious. It would be worse than the league if it wasn't for the team that we're about to play next with the Kansas City Chiefs. But the difference between the Chiefs and us is that while their offense hasn't looked like spectacular up until now,
but they
got Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion, second best quarterback in football behind Aaron Rodgers, who's going to be here in DC next year. We'll see. But
Rio, make it happen. Rio, make that happen. Make that happen. We gotta. Hey, Rio, did you pay that hush money? Did you offer that hush money up? He ain't gonna say that. He gonna be quiet. He gonna be quiet in there. But no, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. I thought this was, and sadly to say, I thought this was the best performance out of the defense. I mean, the numbers don't lie to that effect. They did well on third down, but it was the big play that they that they were very susceptible for, something that Kansas City can do very well. And we're going to see that on Sunday. I think that they had plays of 32, 49, and 72 yards. 49 was the Hail Mary. And my biggest thing, I thought the biggest crock of crap that it was after the game. And everybody's favorite safety, Landon Collins, said that they were told not to. They said they were said to prepare for the quick pass. Cody Parker missed 2 extra points. Why would they even attempt a field goal with him? You answer me that, Nati.
I have no answer for you, Corey.
Yeah. Like, what were your thoughts when he said, when you heard that or you read that or it was reported to you? What did you? I was just like, what the hell, man? I'm like, is this real life?
I mean, to be honest with you, Corey, these player press conferences after the games so far this season have been an abomination. I mean, we just came off of Bobby McCain's press conference last week saying, "Oh, you guys make sure the media,
Boy,
you
don't
guys
get
need
me
to
started.
You need to write this down.
Don't
write
get
this
me
down.
started.
And when we get right, you guys will be regretting what you put down earlier. You guys will.
You're a bad man, Nati. Don't get me started on. Don't get me started on John McCain's adopted grandson over there. Oh man, Lord have mercy. What's up? Let's do some shout out. Let's check out with the family here. Linda. Oh, that's right. We do play your chefs today, this week. So I guess we can't be friends today, this week.
Wait, Corey, you mean the Kansas City football team, right?
Yes, the Kansas City NFL team. The Kansas City NFL team.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got to correct me. We got to be PC on here. What's up, Hawk? What's up? Ivo, what's going on? Twitter says Washington is going to beat Kansas City football team. Absolutely. I think they are. I think it's geared up for that. And it's going to shock the world. Like we remember last year, that 3-game stretch where it beat Dallas, Pittsburgh, and
I knew you were going to bring up Pittsburgh as a reason why this team could go out there and beat the Chiefs. No,
I'm not saying that as the sole. I'm talking about that was the toughest stretch of games on paper, right? Last year. Yeah, going into it, right? Why can't it happen? Why can't Heineke find that is it unlikely? Absolutely. But it's still probable. I mean, you can still do it. Go ahead.
A couple of things with that. So I'm going to point to the Steelers game specifically because not just you, but like a lot of others were like, you know what? We beat the Steelers last year. They were undefeated. We can beat the Chiefs this year. Chiefs are struggling up until now. I mean, the Steelers were last year going into our game. But the thing is, though, our defense has regressed more than our offense has improved since that point, right? And you got to remember, the Kansas City Chiefs might be struggling right now, but our defense, again, is second worst in the league right now.
Yeah.
For a lot of statistical categories. Patrick Mahomes is a beast. He's going to throw the ball all over the field on Sunday. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, although CEH, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out now with a couple games because of injury.
Can't run the ball. Got you.
I mean, the Chiefs' offensive line has improved, though. So whoever they put back there.
Thuney too. Thuney's hurt.
Whoa! I still think they're improved from what we saw in the Super Bowl and the playoffs last year.
Thuney's hurt. Okay, so look, pause. I'm just gonna stop this right now. Okay, every time you come on here, you get all pessimistic when I start believing in something. We did this. Not that we sat here and did this last year right before we played Pittsburgh, and I told you it's okay to believe. Right? Remember, I told you that. I'm not saying go hoop-de-da, roop-de-ra, and if we lose, we lose. We might get our teeth kicked in. But I'm just saying there is a pathway to victory with this team because this is not Buffalo. This is not the Buffalo Bills. And Kansas City has proven it. This is a battle, which is interestingly enough, this is a number 2 game on this is a number 2 the number 2 team on CBS will have this game. We get treated to Ian Eagle and Charles Davis at 1:00 at FedEx Field. This is against the 2 bottom teams in their division, technically, by mathematics, I think. Right? Is that right? Giants won 2 games. No, never mind. Ooh. Oh, we're third. We're in third, but we're tied for second, technically. Chiefs are at the bottom. Sorry. If I had told you that back in June, you would have looked at me like I was crazy.
Fair. Fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Although,
Okay, go ahead, shoot
okay,
it. So
I think the
poke
Chiefs
holes
can get.
into it.
No. I think you can't just point to the 2-3 record for the Chiefs and say they're. I know for most teams, for 98% of this league, you can point to the record and say that that's who they are. You know, the record says who they are. But the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, they showed it last year, right? Like, well, we're not talking about record. I'm talking about like in terms of offensive performance last year. They struggled early on. Patrick Mahomes, there's a reason why he wasn't an MVP contender at any point throughout the season, right? They struggled off of that Super Bowl winning year a couple years back, and then it was when they got towards the end of the season, and then eventually the playoffs when things started to click. And I think they might. Well, I mean, against this defense, I think things could start to click as soon as this Sunday. I don't think they have to wait until the end of the season. I think the Chiefs will get. I don't understand Stephen A. Smith.
I
His
don't get
point
that.
about how the Kansas City Chiefs they're done for.
No.
They're done for. No.
No.
Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
I don't agree with
should be
Stephen
back
A.
in a couple weeks.
Yeah. But you know, I like it. I look at it this way. Do you think 91 wins in the MLB is that something to be celebrated when you win 91 games in Major League Baseball?
Solid, yeah.
Do you think that's something to be celebrated?
I mean, it's pretty good, yeah.
I didn't ask you that. Is it something to be celebrated?
It depends on the franchise.
Okay, so I'll do this for you. The Toronto Blue Jays won 91 games. Did not make it to the playoffs. Didn't even sniff the wild card game. I'm just saying. Is that something to be celebrated?
10-6.
Right. But like you are in situations, sometimes you are what your record is, and sometimes you are not because you got to do enough. It's just like with the Giants last year. Everybody was bamming about, the Eagles, this. The Eagles didn't, and y'all didn't win another game. It would have been y'all, and then we would have done all this. And this kind of brings up to my second point, and we kind of move off the game. We'll get back into it. Ron Eugene Rivera goes on the Junkies, and I'm paraphrasing. We're gonna paraphrase, put in the parentheses of the segment, but pretty much said, "God, I wish we didn't go 7-9 and win the division because we still got a lot of work to do." To me, that is a loser's mentality. I don't know what you thought about that. I don't know if you heard that, but Johnny Comet put up the whole quote. And it sounded worse when he put the whole quote up. I mean, it's like they're already folding up. It's worse than like Shanahan back in 2012. It's like he's pitching a tent right now and saying, yeah, we suck, but we're just going to keep on round hole into a square peg.
I don't think he said it necessarily the best way. And maybe a lot of what he said, in my opinion, had truth to it. Like, a lot of fans out there. I mean, we were talking about this throughout the offseason. Some people out there thought we were going to win 10, 11 games. I was like, calm down. This is an 8 or 9 win football team at best, right? We got to temper our expectations with this team, especially because it is the Washington football team.
Yep.
But I mean, again, I understood what he was trying to say based off of how expectations were sky high for not everyone, but for some people out there. But the fact that he went out there and said it, and this is coming from a guy who I'm still a Ron Rivera believer. I really don't understand like all the people who are in the fire Ron Rivera boat right now. Like, if you're gonna fire anybody, fire Jack Del Rio, bro. Like, this guy is supposed to be a defensive mastermind, right? We saw that a little bit last year, but we'll probably get to it a little bit later.
What's up, Dubs? I may give you a little thing that might give you a little mercy on Jack Del Rio here in a second.
Okay.
Because I want you to think of this, and because I pulled this quote up. Big Dubs, Ivo, I think I said, what's up to you? Yes, big loser mentality. Here we go. So we're going to read this quote here. Share screen. Let me see. Share. Where's my screen at? Windows, Chrome tab, Johnny Cam. Here we go. This is from old Johnny Cam. So he says, this was from the Junkies, right? And he says, well, we have a long way to go to be consistent. Again, everybody sees, unfortunately, the 2 bad plays. Hell, it's been a whole lot of bad plays here, Ron. But he's like, I get it. Do you? There were 2 bad plays. 2 bad plays that really impacted this game. I guess he's talking about the Hail Mary. There is one of them. Where am I? But don't take that away. Don't take away from what the guys have done. What have they done there? 2-3 team. Don't take it away from the improvement that has been made. Nati, I haven't seen any improvement here.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna keep on blessing you, right? This is about growing and developing. But we got veterans out there, right? If every time all we want to do is remember the negative, then we are not going to go anywhere. We're not going to keep we're going to keep getting pulled backwards, which you're not doing anything. Like, let's pause right there and kind of break this down here a little bit. You're not going anywhere right now. You're terrible on third downs, on both sides of the ball. Your secondary is atrocious. I mean, every pre-snap that they have, they're back there talking to each other before the snap. That's embarrassing. And then you have your number one free agent in the secondary coming out here cussing the media out because of how they're covering them. I mean, I'm sorry, if I see shit, I'm going to call a Charmin man and get somebody to come and wipe it up. I don't know about you. Yeah, I mean, what do you think?
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I it's hard to see what Coach Rivera is saying when it comes to good signs, positive signs from this defense. I agree with you. I don't really see much. I think the defensive line did have a pretty solid game on Sunday, but at the same time, I mean, at that point, 5 weeks into the season, that was probably the first game where they were putting up consistent pressure, and we got a couple of sacks as well. So, but I agree with you. No disagreement here, which is, I know, rare, but
yeah, I know this is kind of, we're chartering in weird waters here. We're trying to develop and get better. We're trying to become a football team that can win on a consistent basis. Well, you kind of did that towards the end of last year, but what happened there? You had a handicapable quarterback. This is about teaching a bunch of young guys, teaching a second year and third year defensive end how it's done. Talking about Chase and Montez there, right? A chance to grow and develop guys, but we're dropping them in coverage all the time. They're not linebackers. You need to just send them after quarterback. That's what they're good at. That's what Montez is good at. That's what Chase is good at.
But to play devil's advocate, though, when they're not putting up consistent pressure, especially Chase Young, I mean, I understand the where Ron Rivera is coming from in terms of disguising his defenses and trying to make them more complicated, so offenses can't really just throw the ball down the field like they've had over the last couple of weeks. But like, I get his point there, because like again, if you're not putting up consistent pressure, then what is the point of like having your four guys consistently try to get past the tackles, try to get past the guards on that offensive line? Yeah, like without trying to complicate things. And I don't know.
What's up? What's up, Jared? What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Some of this is Ron's fault. I don't know why he's talking.
Fair point.
What's up, Oh yeah, what's up, Washington diehard fan? The usual. See, we just need to get y'all like, that'd be a great like first take or something. Get you give them a chance to grow and develop, guys. Again, if stuff like this happened overnight, then Rome would have been built overnight. We're not talking about building Rome. We're talking about building a football team, which you just said. You show development. Montez Sweat took a big jump from his rookie year and he's not doing bad, right? Chase has regressed. There's no problem there. Cole Holcomb, for the most part, has regressed.
He's the same.
I think he's regressed more. And then I think that in a way, there's no leadership on this team. Who's the leader?
It's supposed to be Chase Young.
It's supposed to be Chase Young. It's supposed to be John Allen, right?
Whoa. You know who it's also supposed to be?
Who's it supposed to be?
Mr. John Bostic.
Yeah, he's hurt. He can't really do that. See,
captain.
Hold on. First of all, no, I'm not going to let you get away with this time. No, sir. You're on here right now with me, and I'm not letting you get away. I have said that man was trash. I said I cannot defend him anymore. I have said it. I have on the record. People can go. You can pull the damn tapes. You will not You will not do this. You will not do this today. No, sir.
What about the Brandon Sheriff thing? I said he wasn't worth the money. The top the most money in the league for a guard. He wasn't worth that money, but he was the best player on this offensive line. He's still the best player on this offensive line, even with Cosby. Yes, he is.
No, not. No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not. No,
yes,
he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's garbage.
Look at how offensive line
he's
does
a waste
this
of $18 million.
Did I literally just said he's overpaid.
Yeah,
but
he is.
The thing is, though, he is still the best offensive lineman on this team.
He's not.
I don't understand.
He's
if
not
he
the best
wasn't, then why would they give him $18 million?
Because they didn't want to go. Why the hell did you give William Jackson that money? A man-to-man corner and not even put him in.
He's the best cornerback on the market. Well, that's coaching. We're talking about talent. William Jackson III, I still believe in him as
really, Chase Ruley. I'd say Chase Ruley is the best lineman.
Over Brandon Sheriff?
Yeah. There we go. Here we go. There it is right there. First one. He's more reliable, right? He stays healthy.
Oh my. More reliable.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh my.
Here we go.
Really is better than Brandon Sheriff.
See, this is why. See, I hope when you go and buy your first car. See, this is gonna happen. You're gonna go back to Nova and go to Sheehy or Coons or something, and you're gonna see a nice car, and you're gonna be like, look, they said it won all these awards. It won all award, best in class, right? Guess what? Find out the carburetors. It's gonna be like a Kia dealership, which I will not mention, somewhere in my area, where one of my friends bought the car and they didn't put any damn oil up in it. Nati is going to get that Kia. That's it. And that is what Brandon Sheriff is. He's the Kia without the oil in it. He looks
How is the offensive line done up until this point with Brandon Sheriff in the lineup?
He's doing good without
How many
him.
sacks have they given up? How many sacks have they given up?
How many did they give up last week? How many last week? And that comes from having a mobile quarterback. You had stone statues.
Oh my. Oh my. Over the last couple of years, not just this year. Weren't they better than what a lot of people thought before the 2020 season as well? And Morgan Moses is there, and now Cosme is there. In my opinion, they're still better than what a lot of people thought in the offseason. And you know why? The common denominator is Brandon Sheriff.
Oh, bulls. Anyway, let's go back to this. Develop and grow these young guys. Let's see here. Talking about Rome. But we're going through this and we're developing and growing, guys. Again, understand, he says again like 20 times, that we see what is happening. You see what is. He did not just say that. Again, understand that we see what is happening. Nati, if you see what's happening, why isn't Cam Curl playing more? Why is Landon Collins playing more? Why isn't Jamie? Why is Jamie Davis?
Landon Collins playing less.
Yeah. Excuse me. Why I said why is he playing more? That's what I meant to say. Why is he playing more? That's what I meant to say. Why is Jamie Davis only playing 13 snaps?
That
is the most egregious thing that I have ever seen. The fact that you have this guy that you drafted 19th overall, which you could have traded up, I don't know, and maybe got a quarterback.
Or gotten Jock.
And they weren't gonna get him, but I mean, that was the guy I wanted. I
didn't want the second round.
Yeah, you could have. You're right. Yep. But no, it's more important to get Cosme. It's more important to get Jamin Davis. And I said this, and I told you this too. I told you this in the offseason. I said, Lord, well, I trust it. If it's one thing, I trust Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera with drafting as a linebacker. And I said, if we can't trust him to draft a linebacker, we got a whole lot more problems than just linebacker. Well, shit, kids. I didn't know. I really didn't know it was this bad. I didn't know it was that bad, man. Like it was going, like I was like, okay, and they tried to see. This is the one thing about this team too. They tried to weasel you in, and I was not going to get weaseled into this. That bull crap that they try to sell us with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and then he gets hurt in the first game of the season. I wasn't going to. I said, Lord, this was the first time I was like, God, this season might not go as well as we think it's going to go. That was the first time I thought that, man.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
I'm just like, it's this stuff, and then you try to sell us this crap right here. There you go, Dubs. I know it's a family show, bro. Shout out to Toothpick. We're trying to focus in on what is truly the development of this football team for the long run, not an overnight fix. But you keep on trying, you keep on playing these guys who are getting their butts beat every week. You almost want to say, this is the quote that was heard around the world. Man, I wish 7-9 last year wouldn't have been good enough to win the division. That way, the expectations would have been much lower and would have been a little bit easier. That's hard.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, this is hard. This is the way it's supposed to be. It is supposed to be hard because it's the only way you learn. I'm going to tell you this right now. As a guy who works with coaches,
mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that nobody on that coaching staff did not say that. No, that was something that was said in that room. He didn't just think that up. That didn't just come up when he was talking to media. Somebody or group of people, a cluster at Ashburn, believed that statement. Whether that's Ron Rivera, whether that's Marty Herney, whether that's Martin Mayhew, whether it's Jack or Scott, or going down the line. They believe somebody in that room believes it. They do. This did not come out of any just like, hey, this sounds good on paper. Let's write this down. Somebody believes that. And nobody has the moxie to say that. Nobody has the gall to say it. I bet you haven't heard that on any other podcast. I'm saying it right now. You can't tell me there's not somebody in the room that does not believe that statement or did not put that in his ear. Hell, his daughter might have put that in his ear. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's get some comments and then we'll get back to Nati's thoughts here.
Mm-hmm.
Only person on this defense last year that's progressed with Cam. I mean, Cam's been cooked too, but that's probably because he hasn't been out there playing. Let's see. Sheriff's always been I agree, Dubs.
Stop.
St. Juice progress at a rapid pace. All defense.
This is the perfect example of you don't know what you have until he's gone, and a lot of fans are going to see that next year. Just don't worry about it.
How do we know? How do a lot of fans see? They're
going to see it. They're going to see it next year.
We already know, though. We already know because
you see how the offensive line. Okay.
He misses 10 games of season.
No. He missed a couple of games last year.
Excuse me, 7.
I don't think he's going to miss more than a couple of games this year.
On average, he misses
but
about.
Trent Williams missed the same amount of games, and I still think they're both all pro caliber. Trent Williams is arguably the best left tackle in the league right now. I don't think he would have led us to many more wins, but I think he would have helped the offensive line.
Let's see here. Eric Flowers is holding it down. Yeah, he's doing like he did last time. What Jared says, he said Jameis Davis didn't play much because he wasn't a part of the game plan. This is another problem I have. He brings up a good point. What is the game plan? How do you not take into consideration they don't have old Michael Thomas? They don't have Jared Cook anymore. Who is their main weapon on offense, Nati?
Number 1, I think, right?
No.
Callaway?
41.
Oh, their main weapon on offense? Yeah, Kamara. You're talking about receiving threat, I guess.
Alvin Kamara had 24 touches, a $122, 2 touchdowns. He hadn't had a rushing touchdown until Sunday. He only had 62 receiving yards until Sunday. You know how many he had against Washington? 51. You mean tell me he almost doubled up? He almost doubled up, Nati. Last week, who was it that they didn't account for? A guy who was pretty much their number 2, who had a resurrection of his career that they thought was going to be Cordell Patterson. He was their number 2 rusher and their number 2 receiver. Yet you still don't account for him.
They did a good job on Pitts, though. I'll give them that.
They did. They cost somebody. They cost somebody some money on Pitts, but I'm not going. We ain't gonna talk about that. But and then you talk about the top 100 list and Cole Beasley, and then a guy like Emmanuel Sanders. You didn't let Stephon Diggs beat you, right? We go back to week 1 too. Keenan Allen on that third down. My God, John Bostic, right? But this is another thing. Why are your safeties lining up behind the sticks, 5 yards behind the sticks, to line the game?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Even
the corners, understand.
Yeah,
on
the corners
downs, like you see them, giving up like 7 yards of space. Like
it's wild. See, let's say what did he say? He was asked that question very quick, and his response was a book. There's your answer. Score with E, bro. Jamin Davis was a combine warrior. He was a Mitch Marr. I don't know about that. He didn't do squats in college. I knew he was a wasted pick. Yeah, and you thought we should draft. And that old guy Gaiman. Old guy Gaiman also said that we should have drafted Justin Herbert. And he was on that train last year. Let's see. What's this team's identity? We have an identity. We have an identity. It's bend over backwards. That's the identity. Ron Rivera is Jeff Fisher, 3 years winning seasons in 10 years, but he's been to the playoffs in 5 of those years, Merrill. I don't. And this is another thing I want to address, and not just because Merrill brought it up, but it's I do a little bit of radio listening and a radio calling in on a weekly basis. And Ron Rivera, and my guy Paulie, he said this too. It's a 5-game. They say it's 5-year process, right? And that's to defend coaches from their weak schemes, right? And their failures, right? To Ron's defense, now he did say this. 3 years to change a culture. He said that. He said that on day 1. I am holding him to that. We're not even 1.5. And I said this last year. I'm going to keep on saying this. I said this last week. Jay Gruden had 5 years. In Jack Del Rio's defense, Joe Barry got 2 years here. Jim Haslett had the Shanahans and 1 year of Jay Gruden, right? And then Dusty Minuski had 3 years. You can't tell me, and I get that people are like, well, this team, we got to do this. It's like anything in the world. In politics, new jobs or whatever. Building or build it or something, right? You're going to have 2 to 3 years to clean up whatever mess was caused by the previous people, right? But this culture was unchecked for a decade, which leads me into my next point. Bruce Allen, topless cheerleaders, going to Jay Gruden, John Gruden. This culture was left unchecked for 3 years. And you bring in somebody, I never get, people are always like, we need to go out and get this guy. We got to go out and get this guy. We got to go with this. Does this guy want to come here? Ask yourself this. If you were a free agent and you were looking for a job, would you want to come here? Ask yourself, look in the mirror and ask yourself that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to come in.
Last offseason, if we're talking about guys like William Jackson III, Curtis Samuel, I would have wanted to come after what we did last year.
Right. But now you see this man, like they said with the Jalen Smith, right? And you talk about Stephon Gilmore, where you could have went out and got him maybe for a bag of chips. But that guy could say, hey, I don't want to go there. Jalen Smith's probably like, no, I don't want to go there. I see what's going on.
a bag of chips in terms of trade compensation, but in terms of salary, that's a lot of money. After we already tied up.
We got room. We had room.
Okay, that's a lot of money in like one position. Like cornerback, Kendall Fuller, William Jackson III, and then Stephon Gilmore as well. I don't know.
Joe Gibbs ain't coming through the door. Joe Gibbs is not coming through the door, Merrill. I get what you're saying, bro. I get that. And they won the Super Bowl next year. Joe Gibbs ain't coming through the door. They ain't got a guy like this team is not committed to winning right now. It's the head coach has already said, but he said that they were committed to winning last year when they had. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's down. That's why. Why do you bring Fitzpatrick in? Why do you play? Do you pay William Jackson III? William Jackson III is to replace Ronald Darby, right? Get him in free agency. Ryan Fitzpatrick. They thought they had to. I don't know why you would go out and get Ryan Fitzpatrick. I still didn't get that. I told y'all that last. I don't have any excuses for that one. Because I thought that was a terrible move. It really was a settle because Matt Stafford didn't want to get here because his husband, Clayton Kershaw. His husband, Clayton Kershaw, was out there in LA, said, come on, baby, let's go. Come on over to the best coast.
Imagine Matt Stafford slinging passes.
He would have been, Nati would have been hurt.
Would have been hurt.
He would have been hurt.
Hurt so far on a Super Bowl contending Los Angeles Rams team who could potentially play the Super Bowl in their home stadium.
They beat who they beat? They got beat by the Cardinals, and then they barely beat Geno Smith. So let me come on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they
I do agree. I do agree with this. They should have got Tyrod Taylor instead of Fitzpatrick. I agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
No, I would have.
I don't agree with that.
How can you not?
After what Fitzmagic has done over the last couple of years, no.
What the hell has
Tyrod
he
Taylor's
done?
Time, he's gotten better. He was playing the best football in his career. I mean, top 5 in QBR. Like
you about winning.
Improvement.
You about winning
games.
I'm not saying you about winning games or QBR.
Yes, and Fitzpatrick would have won us more games than Tyrod Taylor. Yes, I'm confident.
The man who couldn't target Terry McLaurin.
Yeah. That was the first game, bro. Like, we got to give these guys time to form a connection. Like, it's not all going to work. He's not a great quarterback, so of course it's going to take him time to form a connection.
You don't need a great quarterback, Nati.
No, but you're comparing Tyrod Taylor. You're comparing Tyrod Taylor, John's guy, by the way. You're comparing Tyrod Taylor to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like, they're both not great. Okay, I'll put it nicely. They're both not great. But if you want to take one over the other, I'm taking Ryan Fitzpatrick, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, there we go. There's Deacon Pauly over here. What's up, Pauly? What's up, Santiago? And no point talking about coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah, there you go. Coulda, shoulda, wouldas.
But you just talked about somebody being injured all the time, and Matt Stafford, who's not, by the way, and Tyrod Taylor is the guy who's injured right now. Davis Mills is starting.
That's what Vegas wants you to think. Not you. That's not. No. That's what Vegas wants you to think, Santiago. He's still in the military. He lived with it. He was raised up in it.
Yep.
We need a name. That's the problem. Let's see the name changes to see the culture will change. Oh my God, Frank Lewis said. Bend it over here. Comes golly. Hey.
Yeah, I was about to bring this up at the beginning, but I had it. It's soaked right now with the rain outside. But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, y'all talk about NASCAR. Let's see. How's your first part? You got it. Perfect right there, DJ. I actually got to go up the road anyway this week, so I'm probably may have to go talk to my supplier. F that we don't deserve a name. Old Pauly up in here. Appreciate Pauly. I'm going to have to get Pauly on here. I had to get my Team Nan 80 guys up in here. look at where the money on the Chiefs Washington game is. Oh, excuse me, Kansas City Washington game is. Be all over. It'll go under. Everyone's betting the Chiefs and spread won't cover. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, I'm telling y'all, something stinks about this game. If Washington is that bad, hold on. If Washington's that bad, right? Why are they only 6.5-point dogs?
Vegas is being generous.
Woo! That thing stink,
Chucky, that was a joke.
Woo! That stink. Yeah. Woo! That stink. That stink like something. Not Ron Rivera, but Bruce Allen would be smelling. Oh. Woo, Lord. Brucifer. Yes. So let's dive into this a little bit. We'll touch on this. I just want to graze over this a little bit. You know what stinks about this game? It's the defense. What defenses? Should have kept C. No, you shouldn't have kept Kyle Smith. What is Kyle Smith doing down there in Atlanta?
Why are we on that boat right now?
Why are we on the Kyle Smith thing? Like, this is why we so snake bitten, y'all. Like, we sit here. It's like Nati. We should have got Trent Williams. No, bump that nose. We should have sent him with a bowl and some of the best kush DC could offer. Send them over there, send somewhere else, get a couple draft picks, went over there to San Francisco, right?
Couple draft picks.
And that's Bruce's fault, too. That's Bruce's fault. That is Bruce's fault. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I mean, you're
right.
That's
Bruce's fault. Bruce wanted to be petty. Yeah. Right. Bruce wanted to be petty. He wanted to prove an effing point. And when you could have traded, the man didn't want to be here. You could have went out and traded. You could have got a person for him. Like, I agree with you. You should have got something more for him.
One of the best left tackles of all time in his prime.
My man, Paulie, he always know. Captain Attaboy always knows. Captain Attaboy knows.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't say I completely agree, but I can understand this take. At this point, he's going to be gone after the season. Like, I mean, might as well find value for him now, right? We didn't do that with Trent Williams. So, I mean, 2 all-pro caliber guys, so might as well trade him now. Yeah.
Shout out to my boys, Authentic in the Beard. Tim, Authentic. Appreciate you guys. Had Tim on here a couple weeks ago. Good guy. DC guy got you. Basically used just 6 points for the home team, give or take.
Is it a 3? That was 3.
I thought it was. They know they're the gamblers. Let's see. Was Snyder not part of them emails? Warpath now. So let's dive into this. John Gruden got in. I mean, one thing I think with this, I said, you got to be smart, right? Because what they always say, what's done in dark will always come out to light. Keyshawn Johnson had a problem with him. People kind of threw it under the thing. He had Carl Nassib on his team, right? Yeah. Like Carl, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of funny that he had said stuff about DeMaurice Smith. He had said some things about some off-color comments about about Roger Goodell, which who probably that. I bet you if you send stuff around the NFL email logs, people gonna say stuff like that. Go ahead.
Can I say something?
So no, absolutely. Go ahead, bro.
I think, well, obviously, like all of what he said was wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing that a lot of people are not talking about enough is that, like, he was comfortable enough to put this out on a company email or to send these emails out to someone with a company email. Like, just think about that for a second. If you're working in like a corporate office and stuff,
mm-hmm.
and like someone sends you these emails, right? Well, it's one thing. Bruce Allen, obviously, he doesn't deserve to be hired anywhere, right? After being in that exchange. But like, I think for someone who has those feelings, like
mm-hmm.
if you're gonna have those feelings, why send them out to someone with a company email?
Exactly.
Like, it just doesn't make that's what I in the university sending it out via like at this university.edu instead of sending it to like a personal. I just don't understand that. Like,
right.
People are like, people talk like this outside of, just with their buddies and stuff. But usually it's through text. Usually it's like in person. It's not via company email, which can easily be tracked down. Like it just
it wasn't a group chat, Paulie. It was emails.
It was not.
Yeah, those emails back and forth because they said Gruden. I think Gruden had a Gmail account and was sending it to Allen's
at Redskins.com.
at Redskins.com account. Yeah. So it was it. Like I just don't know why you would do that. I know people all the time that if they send stuff, they said do not email, do not text me on this number. If you send it to my personal number, right? Yeah. Because you don't know, like you really don't know. And I'm not saying like I am not gonna like judge John Gruden on the character or whatever. Yeah, he said some dumb stuff and he exposed himself, right? Yeah. But who in the world has not said off-colored stuff in the dark? Right. Mm-hmm. Especially back then, white, black, yellow, red, green, blue, black. It don't matter. Like, people just said stuff. Anyway, he said it was a group email. Well, yeah, it was a group chain, but it was still in the NFL thing. Let's see here. Sense. Y'all could have 4 eggs and a steak for Corey. Yeah, man, I love it. Now you might be right. 3. Yeah, so you're right then. So they would have been 3.5 point favorites. Like I said, something stinks there. Like my boy Jacob says, ooh, stinky. Shout out. Hey, y'all, don't forget, you can listen to me every Thursday night on WAXM, WAXM.com, Pigskin Picks. You can come. We talk about college football. I don't talk too much NFL, but have a good time. And some of the laughter comes over from here to there and vice versa. So double check that. Also, no pod this week for HTWR, but usually I do my keys this week. And I think I'll be on the Rave on Sports app, moderating the chat or something. So go check that out. And also Colorcast at 11 o'clock. You download the Colorcast app. You can come and join me on the Warpath. Does an 11 o'clock show, which I forgot, so they might fire me after that. So just putting those plugs in, and then you can hear me and Paulie and all of us on Travis Thomas Experience. Shout out to Toothpick and all those guys. Gruden will end up in college. He has University of Tennessee. His wife was a cheerleader there. I hope not. Carl Ryan says.
Also that point, you actually brought up something. Kind of indirectly that I've been thinking about since all this came out, and really since the Urban Meyer stuff. Do these people like not realize they have wives that they go home to? Like,
it's coaching's a hard business, Nati.
No, I understand that, but like,
that wasn't
I got a wife, like,
right? But that wasn't his wife. That was his grandkids, right? That's what Urban Meyer said. He went out with his grandkids.
Oh my. Huh.
Okay.
Did you see the second clip, by the way? The second video clip of him getting even more handsy with the woman?
No, see, he was praying with her. Like, he was putting the Tebow prayers. Like, these are the hands that prayed with Tebow.
Yeah.
No, you ain't buying that one.
I just, again, like, like, these are grown men with wives, bro. Like, this is something that like us college like students would do, or like high schoolers would do. Like, so y'all hold on. I'm not saying you do it. I don't do it.
Nati's told on himself, y'all. Bingo, there it is, right there.
Oh, I don't do that.
He didn't told on himself. No. He didn't told on himself. He already
too much respect for women. No.
He's already gotten his law degree already.
Oh my, no.
I'm just saying, man. Red, we don't bring that hate up in here. Yeah.
All the Cowboys are scary right now, but
yeah. Anyway, back to the task at hand too, and then even more stuff came out about hush money, and getting paid to. I'm like, to this point, and this is where. Can I rant for a second? I'm just gonna rant for a second. This is what gets me, and then y'all might want to clip this off. We might clip this one off. This is what gets me with this fan base. after all the bull, and I don't care if it's a family show, after all the bullshit that we have went through, like the losses, the salary cap stuff, the name change, the disrespect of women, the disrespect of the employees. I mean, I had a coworker that used to work for them, said they got fruit baskets for Christmas. Like, I mean, the straight out disrespect for women. Oh, we lose to the Saints on a Hail Mary, I'm done with this team. Like, what the F is your problem, man? Like, you mean after all that, like the Washington Post articles, the disrespect of women, Bruce Allen pimping out cheerleaders, according to the New York Times, allegedly, right? We're not trying to get sued. You mean to tell me a Hail Mary in defenses not playing well is the straw that breaks the camel's hump? Like, are we 5? Like, what the hell have we become? Because this is somebody's sister, daughter, wife, mother. If we say, oh, well, they lost. This is it with them. I've stood with them through all of this. Do I like what they do? No. But at the end of the day, I can't see myself with no other team. Washington, they can call us the Washington Redskins, the football team, the pimps, the whole scallywags, sluts, jig-jags, weeble wobbles, Grudens, whatever you want to call us. They still gonna be my team at the end of the day. Like this is like I mean, and through all this, you ain't gotta like it, but like I don't get it. Maybe that's just me, but I just like I say, like people are like I said, oh God, people, oh I'm done. Oh, they changed the name. Did you not hear what these bastards did to the cheerleaders and stuff? Y'all wonder why that fat brother is out there in the end zone dancing? It's because we was pimping out cheerleaders. That's why I got to entertain. That's why we have a entertainment squad.
Oh.
That's exactly why we have it, Nati. That's why we don't have cheerleaders.
Did you see the petition, by the way, that was going out by, I think it might have been by a former cheerleader. So it wasn't just like by an ordinary fan. And it got like a lot, like thousands of signatures to bring back cheerleaders. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon with this stuff going around.
Uncle Mo, what's up? What's up, Uncle Mo? Mo Smith anywhere is Mo Smith everywhere. What Paulie said. There you go. That's it, and that's what basically I think Paulie is agreeing with me. I hope he is, and that'll be a shock too because these two guys right here, they never agree with me on anything. So, yeah, but no, that's it. We're mostly tied with it. I run with them. I rock with them. Paulie, you say hail to the risk, and he said hail to W now. I look that I mean that's just what it is, man. But so Kansas City comes in here, Pat Mahomes. He's smelling blood in the water. Hopefully his brother does another TikTok and his wife embarrasses him with that little girl and everything. So let's put a little bit of over under. Patrick Mahomes, over under 350 yards passed.
Over.
Where you got him at?
Just a tick below 400.
Below 400.
Yeah.
Over under 3 touchdown passes.
I got him right at 3. I got him right at 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
3?
Yeah.
So you give me a push.
Whoa, no Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 4. Over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Think about that for a second.
Over. He says over there. Travis Kelce, over under 95 yards receiving.
Over.
Okay. All right. Tyreek Hill, over under 120 receiving yards.
Under.
Okay. Taylor Heineke, over under 2 interceptions.
Under. 1 pick.
Okay. Taylor Heineke, over under 300 yards passing.
Slightly over. It's going to be like 310.
310.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then. Antonio Gibson, over under 65 yards rushing.
Over.
Okay. Over under 15 rushes.
Slightly over.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What did Carlton say here? Kevin, oh, Lord, you already got me. He can't stand Saturday. He was hoping that he would get caught up in the investigation. Y'all, remember I told you this? Remember Uncle Corey told you this last year, right? We need a smoking gun. This may be our smoking gun. So I asked you this, and speaking of Kevin Sheehan, I always get this from him. Washington wins if.
Washington wins if
Yes.
they can hold Tyreek Hill to under 90 yards receiving. Tall task, but
yeah, he's kind of short though.
That was a great one.
I'm just saying, he's a little short. He's a little bigger than.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that at the end of the day, I think that we will see sadly, I think we're going to see a decent performance out of this defense. Now, whether they win, I don't know. I said that this was going to be the homegoing service for the defense. It could be. Capitals just scored another goal. Hooray for the under. We only need 4 more goals. There you go. Come on now. Yeah, I'm a degenerate, and I'm not gonna lie. But if they are to win, I think they have to play. They got to play in the face. William Jackson's third. Will he get his 6th consecutive penalty in as many games? I don't know. Kendall Fuller, which I think there is some familiarity to that offense. Kendall Fuller won a Super Bowl with him. I'm not saying that that's a plus or something. And plus Ron Rivera, well, I know he coached with Sean McDermott coached under him, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you see.
Yeah, so it's in the weather. I can't stand Franklin. If 20 players have COVID. Oh God, COVID doesn't exist no more. I think the Chiefs are in a miniature slide. I hope so, Kraftwerk.
Guys, why do we keep saying? Do we not know the history of this franchise? This is always the get right game for the opposing team.
Yeah, we are the get right game.
We already saw that this season.
Shout out to Toothpick. He says, how did he phrase it? He said something about the doctor, right? Justin Herbert, right? Hey, I haven't played all preseason. Go to Washington. Tell me how you feel better. Josh Allen wasn't playing that great, right? Go to Washington. Tell me how you feeling. Go to Matt Ryan. I've been not been playing the best. Go play Washington. Tell me how you do. Patrick Mahomes would do the same. Yeah, Danny Don'ts, right? He almost had shout out to my boy Anthony too. He says the team can't catch a break. I'm watching MSNBC and one of the ex-cheerleaders is on here talking about Dan Snyder and the team. Yeah, they're like sharks to blood here. Carl Ryan says 50-28 Chiefs. The Chiefs have 5 stars hurt. I fully expect Washington to take advantage of that. You didn't say that was a win, Linda, but let's go around the NFL. We do 6-packs here,
yes.
And Thursday night football. Tom Brady 8-1 on the NFL Network since 2012. He goes to Philadelphia to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm taking Tampa Bay in that one. What says you, Nati?
Yeah, I'm taking the undisputed GOAT and Brady in the Bucs.
I hear that, the undisputed GOAT right there. Let's see. What's another one good here? That's not a good one. Ooh, here we go. The Los Angeles Superchargers go to the Queen City to take on the Ravens. Who you got in this one? 1 o'clock on CBS.
That's a very good one. Since it's at Baltimore, I'm going with Ravens. Lamar Jackson potentially could win his second MVP this year. Yeah,
I think I like Baltimore in that one. 1 o'clock start. Justin Herbert come back on the East Coast. I think that'd be a little rough. Yeah. Low key, I think this will be Fox's best game. Excuse me, of the week. But 4:05 start at First NRG Stadium. Cardinals go to Cleveland to take on the Browns. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, I don't know. Kyler Murray, since I have him on my fantasy team, I've noticed that he has not been playing too well the last couple of weeks. The Browns just lost in a heartbreak, I believe.
Terrible.
Chargers.
Yep.
Because the Browns still don't know how to use OBJ. I'm going with the Cardinals.
He's going. Nati is going. AZ. I'm going with the upset. Give me the home team in that one. I'm taking the Browns. I think they get right in that game and bring it to an end. The perfect season. The biggest racist go up against the biggest frauds. Well, John Gruden's not on the team anymore. Go up against the biggest frauds in the NFL as the Raiders travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. What says you in this game?
Teddy Bridgewater is back, and he's back and rolling. Talked about this on.
We should have picked up Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't know, Corey. I feel like it has something to do with the Broncos scheme. I think the Broncos coaches deserve a lot of credit for how he's playing right now.
Rick James said cocaine is hell drug. Marijuana in the Mile High City is a hell of a drug too. I didn't. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm.
Yeah. I think with Teddy Bridgewater back and rolling, and with Cortland Sutton in there, the Broncos defense, I believe Darby is back, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
In that one. And also, you got to factor in this last week for the Raiders. So,
yeah. Stever, what's up, man? Dump Truck Don, what's up? Don, I might try to come down to 757 here next week. Corn Elder, the old cob. It's short for Cornelius. Get that man some respect. The boy from the U there. Big game that nobody. You said Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think Bisaccia will get his first win there. Give me Denver. The biggest game, Fox's America's game of the week, which I think should be Arizona. Yeah.
I didn't even look at the schedule.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to look at the schedule. I know exactly what it is because Fox had the doubleheader this week because CBS had it last week. Fox's game of America's game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys go to New England and Foxborough to take on the Patriots.
Yeah, over Cardinals, Browns. That's crazy.
Yep,
that was on Fox too. Upset Patriots.
I agree with you. I like that one. We're gonna go with New England.
And you said it was at New England, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And this will be the second time that Texas goes up against Massachusetts because the Red Sox and the Astros are in the Oh, and Dusty We Trusty.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel so dirty. Monday night football is in Nashville. The Bills 4-1 go to 3-2 Tennessee. It'll wrap up our 6-pack here.
Yeah.
Buffalo at Tennessee. What you thinking?
AJ Brown doesn't look right. The Tennessee defense doesn't look right. I'm going with the Bills, man. The Bills are arguably the best team in all of football right now, so I'm going with the Bills. Rams are up there too.
That was New England. Yeah. I don't know about all that. Who do Who do those Bama's play this week?
It doesn't matter. They're gonna win.
Says
Matthew
not.
Stafford.
Oh, yeah, they should. They should win this game. They're at New York against the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't win that game, but you know what? If the Giants win that game, the Giants win that game, bro. Your ass will hear it. Your ass will hear it all damn week. I'll be like, I told you so. I'll be like to do. Look, I look like that guy with the trait. I told you so, Nati. I knew this was going to happen. Anyway, real quick, Corey, what are your thoughts on my arcs? I hate your Razorbacks. I hate them. You know why I hate them? They should never score no damn touchdown, Linda, against Ole Miss, and then went for the extra point. I hate them. I despise the Razorbacks. Right?
I do like that they gave us Cameron Curl though.
Yeah, that's true. Good for them. Nobody. Yeah, never pick the Cowboys. That's right. Oh no, I'm coming up there. In the like on Monday and Tuesday, I'll be up there. So, Steelers or Seahawks. I'll take the Steelers in that game.
Yeah, no Russell. Yeah,
Corey, you got it. Look, here you go. Here you go, Linda. I don't care. Bump the Razorbacks. That's why black people shouldn't be eating pork.
You brought it all the way back to that. Okay.
Hey man, this is what we do. We have fun here. Lord, I don't even know what we cover. I think we said we previewed the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
We talked about a whole bunch of. I gotta people gonna start thinking these videos are clickbait, right? How you really feel, Steve? Man, my money. Shoot, I could have. Lord have mercy, I would have had some fun. Hey, I can't really be talking like that as a director of certain things now. So got to be very political. This is why I don't look homeless anymore. From Sherman Clump to Buddy Love. How you doing? I love it. Right? But y'all probably be here on Sunday, 12:30. Mr. Toothpick will be here. Nati, you guys got anything coming up?
Yeah, so live stream tomorrow night. It's going to be with our boy Tony, Protect Sports Network. Yeah. And I might we'll see. I might put out a Kyrie Irving video, and I think Corey, you know where I stand on this.
Here we go.
You got a rant out of the way tonight. I'm probably going to get a rant out of the way by the end of the week. We'll see. But
my boy.
Yeah.
My boy. He said, Warpath, was that a 60-minute prank? No, that was not a 60-minute prank. We come on here, we talk about it. We talked about the game. We even really delve into Kansas City a lot. But I don't try to keep y'all. Hey, appreciate you, Authentic in the Beard. Hey, I gotta get on there with y'all one day. We're going to get on there. And Nati, you gotta get them guys on there. You gotta have Tim on. You got to have Tim on. Tim is excellent. Grade A. You will have a blast. He's part of the Note Gang. The Note Gang. We always taking notes and write down. Yeah. We got the little pads. Can't really take these. I get these from work, so I can't. No pay nobody there. I'm trying to keep my job. I like my job, but but we'll be here. Y'all know how we do. We start to finish. If it's 52-7 Washington, which that probably will never happen, or if it's like 82-3. Kansas City, which has a hell of a good possibility of happening with Heineke. Scott did it.
I think he's gonna have a good game. Heineke,
he will.
I think very good game actually.
Carolina or Minnesota? Where's that game at? What do you think about that one, Nati?
I mean, Panthers defense still tops in the league, one of the best in the league.
Yeah,
I'm going with Panthers.
Yeah, I'll go Panthers at Bank of America Stadium on that field turf. Slap a Ron, dog, man. I can't do it, man, but I will slap a table for you. Yeah, but Nati, brother, I appreciate you coming on here, Mr. 1K, with him, Noah, Abdullah, and Evan, the voice of Bowie State. You guys got on, and I know. I bet he gonna have some hockey. They're gonna have some hockey stuff on there pretty soon.
Caps,
Caps. That's where you got Capitals and the Wizards. The Wizards, Spencer
I don't think it's
Dinwiddie.
gonna be good. Yep.
They're gonna be good. They're gonna be number
There we
3 in the
go.
East. They're gonna be number 3 in the East.
You're joking. I think the
No.
team here, the
I
team
did
that plays here is gonna be much better than the Wizards.
I told you that. I told you this last year. What did I tell you last year? I said their ceiling was 6th in the East, right?
You did say that. Yeah.
They made it in the playoffs. They were 8, didn't it? They were 8. They ran into
play-in game, and then they found their way into the playoffs.
They made it. Don't. But I still told
you. 3 years ago, they wouldn't have made the playoffs.
I told you they was gonna make it back there, didn't I? I didn't tell you they was gonna make it. You were like, oh gee, you were like Rick from Rick and Morty. You were like Morty from Rick. Oh geez, Corey, I don't know. I told you, what I take against Pittsburgh. Oh, geez, Corey, I don't know, Rick. I don't know.
I played the odds, bro. That's my life. I play the odds, yeah.
You are
realistic. Realistic. I knew you were going to say that. Realistic.
You're a pessimist.
No. I am realistic. One of the most realistic people right here. Yes. I'm very
says
real.
the man says the future lawyer that has all these women in Chicago just drooling over him right now. So anyway, I cheer for your Washington football team, even though you ripped my big old heart. Look, I cheer for Kansas City. I won't cheer for them this week. I can't cheer for the Razorbacks, Linda. I can't do it. They cost me money. They cost me like $600. So I like they hurt me on my 5-team parlay or no toothpicks parlay. Yeah, I need a Warpath t-shirt. Yeah, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. I'll get you. I'll send your size, Tim. So sad to hear y'all talking about other teams in sports. We talked about our team the whole time. What are you talking about? Red? Red just like whatever it is. But anyway, y'all, make sure you keep the same damn energy. Slap a damn table every once in a while. And hopefully we'll outlast the bastards together, or they will outlast us. I don't know which one just yet. One more time. Hey, one more time. For my guy, Nati, the CEO, president, and director of DMVSportsZone and the Brandon Sheriff Apologist Club and the We Want Trent Williams family back. Sanchez 405. Till the next time. Till Sunday. Love, peace, and hell. Guess what? Appreciate y'all. We out. Make sure you watch the Dave Chappelle special before they take it off too. We out.